I voted against this project last year for a multitude of reasons. We had the Roland Barrera drama. We had, opening up the Daily Pilot on the front page and seeing our building officials at this facility throwing up a red tag. We had unpermitted construction. It seems like it got off on the wrong foot and never got better. I was particularly concerned about Smart and Final, who I thought was on board, and then they weren't. We got that nasty gram from them last year. There was just sort of a perfect storm of things that came together that, in my mind, were doomed this project as far as coming in here. I've said it before, he who seeks equity must do equity, and the prior application had no equity in it at all. I've never, in my tenure up here, I haven't seen an application from a team that has spent this type of money or time or energy trying to crack the nut of the noise issues. I know there was a couple of people up here last year that were willing to approve the project based on what it was at the time. I was not. I think this team has done a Herculean effort on addressing the concerns and trying to hire consultants and deal with construction issues and furring of walls and adding of parapets and all of these things to mitigate the noise impacts. At some point, you just have to say, is it going to work or is it not going to work? And fortunately, I think our staff on this one has really thought outside the box on saying, well, we think it's going to work, but we have a plan B if it doesn't work, and that means there's going to be follow-up and monitoring, and there's going to be sort of a probationary period for this whole thing, and we'll see if it works. And Mel, I appreciate you and your team coming up with that. I heard in opposition to this project, I think about 30 or 40% of Black's Law Dictionary, which I guess is a little bit helpful. But at the end of the day, hanging the hat on something that I don't really think is relevant doesn't sway me as far as this. I think number